Okay, so it's Friday, the 8th of November, 2024. It's 10:38. I haven't logged in as of yet. I'm about to. I made myself available. There we go. And I'm in today at 10:38, which is quite late. I would like to start earlier. As you can see, this guy here, he's already been logged in. He's been available for 30 minutes. So that's 30 minutes of his time that more than likely he's not getting paid for. Just like I don't get paid for all of the time that I dedicate to this job. Only a fraction of my time is covered, a very small fraction. It's not even worth it. But anyway, on Monday of this week, the 4th of November, I logged in at 8:33. The first call came in 20 minutes after. Then on Tuesday, the 5th of November, I logged in at 8:49 in the morning, and the first call came in 38 minutes after. So that's 38 minutes that I'm not paid for. I just got to sit here, and handle it. On Wednesday, November the 6th, I logged in at 9:15. I waited 48 minutes for the first call to come in. It went from 20 minutes on Monday, then 38 minutes on Tuesday, and then Wednesday was even worse, 48 minutes. Now Thursday doesn't get any better. Yesterday I logged in at 8:12 in the morning. I sensed that there was nothing happening. I was just testing to see if it might have turned around. It never ever does. I guess that's why they call it wishful thinking. So after 15 minutes, I'm like, yeah, ain't nothing happening. So I logged back in at 9:34. I waited 49 minutes. So I actually got worse by a minute. I waited for 49 minutes for the first call to come in, which only lasted 6 minutes. So that's 60 cents. So I waited 49 minutes to earn 60 cents. Now today, Friday, I logged in, 10:37? At 10:37, 38, whatever. So there we have it. So let's see. And that's the reason I'm logging in at this time, because it doesn't make any sense to log in early and have a call come in 30, 40, close to an hour, just sitting here for nothing. So what I did was I caught up on the news and made breakfast for my kids and just chilled out for a little while, which is better than sitting here for free, not able to do much except be stressed out, demoralized, and become anxious. Imagine if you're in the West and you have to sit there for that amount of time just to earn a few cents. It doesn't make any sense. I know people will be like, yeah, but in Ecuador, the cost of living is cheaper. It is, but even under Ecuadorian standards, 60 cents is not going to cut it. $4 or $5 a day after a few hours of work is not going to cut it. $10 a day is not going to cut it. Straight up. And even the minimum basic salary in Ecuador by law, which is $460 per month, that's not even enough. Maybe if you're single, if you live in your parents' or family's home, which is typically what people do here in Ecuador for the most part. Not everyone, but for the most part. So if you live at home rent-free, which is normal, it's part of the culture here, and you earn $460 a month, you can get by with that. You could probably even save money with that. But if you have a family and you have to pay rent and you don't have the luxury having a family that'll be able to support you, or if you haven't inherited a home, in my case, I don't have that luxury. And besides that, I've been on my own since I was like 15 years old. But yeah, so even under Ecuadorian standards, a few dollars a day, $10 a day, and even those $3.88, which is what I saw online, that said that the minimum per hour is in Ecuador. That's not even enough, That's enough to live on a budget. Before everything went downhill as of 2024, I was able to make ends meet. And even though I was not earning enough to buy, let's say, a home or a car or anything like that, at least I had no issues paying my rent and putting enough food on the table and maybe having a little money left to like take my kids to the movies and stuff like that, or buy them a pair of shoes, some clothing, you know. But that's about it. But I was happy. I was satisfied. I was not complaining. I was grateful that I was able to at least earn enough to cover all of my basic necessities month after month. But as of 2024, that's no longer the case. It's gotten really, really, really bad. So I don't have any credit. I don't have any capital. I don't have any savings. Whatever little savings I had, that's gone. That's been gone for like 2, 3 months now, maybe more. And that's what I was using to supplement my income, which was reduced drastically throughout 2024. I'm talking about 60, 70%. With the energy crisis in Ecuador and with the electricity rationing, my income has gone down even further. Yeah, so not that it was great. Even before the energy crisis, I was already struggling. But with the energy crisis, it's gotten even worse, man. So yeah, so like I said, even under Ecuadorian standards, earning this kind of money is not going to cut it. We're a dollarized economy, so it's not like we can take dollars and exchange them for like a local currency and it'll give you more bang for your buck, so to speak. But that's not Ecuador. We're a dollarized economy, so you can't do that. So things here are not that cheap. Anyway, whatever little money I'm making off of this job, that's only to put some food on the table. And since I'm in that position, the only thing I can think of was complete my ebook. It's a short book. It's not that long. It consists of 6 short stories. One of those stories is based on a nightmare that I had many years ago. One of them is an experience that I heard from my grandmother. And the other one is also a story I heard from both my grandparents about some people they knew back in the day. So, yeah, so that's the only thing I can think of without any upfront costs. That's my only option right now. There's nothing else I can do. Ecuador is not the type of country that you can go out and say, I'm just going to walk down the street and, look up these help wanted signs or look in the paper. It doesn't work that way in Ecuador. It just doesn't. Yeah. So whenever they are hiring people, they want people like in their from 18 to 25. They'll say they're from 18 to 25. That's what they mostly want. But yeah, I guess it's because of the salary, which is not that great. And I guess they want someone who will be happy earning those $460 per month. So they figure they'll just hire a younger person who doesn't have that many responsibilities or doesn't have family to take care of. I think a lot of that has to do with it. That's why they want people like 18 to 25. Yeah, so once again, my universal book link is in the description. If you guys would like to take a look at the ebook or make a purchase, my family and I will greatly appreciate it. Well, as you can see, I've been available for 18 minutes and counting. I logged in at 10:38, going on 20 minutes since I logged in. So it doesn't make a difference at what time I log in. I'm going to have to wait regardless. Waste a lot of time just to earn pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Can't make you holler. Making pennies on the dollar.
I actually made a song. It's silly. It's crazy. I did everything by mouth. No instruments, no musical training, no nothing. Right up here, if you guys would like to check that out, please do. It's nothing great. I just thought it was funny and silly, and it is crude. I mean, maybe even stupid, but if you guys would like to check it out, pennies on a dollar. So yeah, if we take, for example, if we take the 20 minutes on Monday, the 38 minutes on Tuesday, the 48 minutes on Wednesday, the 49 minutes on Thursday, and right now, basically 20 minutes since I logged in. I mean, add that up. That's a few hours for free.
For the first hour I worked each day from Monday to Friday, I earned a total of $5.40, which averages to $1.08 per hour for that initial hour of work each day during the week. That's an astonishing total of $5.40 for 5 hours of my time. Whoever calculated these figures, clearly in favor of the company's shareholders or owners, deserves recognition for their expertise in exploitative practices. Setting up skilled workers to earn so little while the company profits significantly is nothing short of a ripoff. This is why I find myself trapped in an incredibly vulnerable and desperate situation, desperately longing to break free from this relentless losing position.
Without counting all of the time in between. You see what I'm saying? Throughout the day. So it's a lot. Yeah, I'm only being compensated for about 25 or at best 30% of my time, which is terrible. Now, I'm not picky. If I was compensated for only 60% of my time, I'll be like, fine, I'll accept that, you know. But being compensated for a third or less of the time that I'm putting here, that's actually a disservice that I'm doing to myself. And it's quite exploitative. It doesn't make any sense. They actually don't care, so. But I do, and since I don't have anything else to fall back on, except for my ebook, hopefully I'll be able to sell something, you know. That's all I can do is just sit here and take it. Hopefully things will get better. Yeah, hopefully things will get better. But as far as this year goes, 2024, it's already what? November the 8th. This year is dead in the water. This year is shot. This year is the lost year. Okay, so going on 28 minutes. Still no call. Doesn't matter what time I log in. This is terrible. Before it wasn't so bad because I used to receive a bonus. If I sat here for 10 hours from Monday to Friday, throughout the entire month, I used to receive a $280 bonus. Whether I was interpreting a call or not. Plus, with the minutes that I was paid for the calls that I interpreted throughout the entire month, including the bonus, I used to earn like 7 plus, 800 plus, sometimes even 900 plus per month. Well, let's say an average of $800 a month. And I was happy with it. Well, now without the bonus, and now that there aren't any calls, I don't know what happened as of 2024. I'm not sure if the Biden gig law has anything to do with it. It just might. I'm not sure though. Yeah, but as of 2024, no bonus and not enough work for me to justify sitting here. But I don't have any other options, you know. Yeah, folks. 33 minutes. 11:12, and I logged in at 10:38. 33 minutes and counting. Well, this is the other story that I'm working on. I'm not a professional writer or anything like that. I just put part one. It says, from high above, I look down at the vast expanse. Below a dizzying panorama, reminiscent of a drone's overview shot. A large square sprawls across the ground, its boundaries defined by rigid lines that separate it into small compartments, each a distant square within the larger whole. The stark divisions are palpable, as if the squares themselves are physical barriers, transparent yet impenetrable. This story here, it's an idea that I got. For example, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, all kinds of videos. People have so many different opinions and so many different beliefs. You know, what I imagine is like a maze, something like a maze. Not really, or like people put like in different blocks or boxes, whatever, squares or spaces. You got this group over here that has certain beliefs and certain things I believe that they would like to come to fruition, be it political, social, economic. And I see that there's a lot of discord among these groups, and they can't seem to find some kind of consensus. I don't know, it's just the impression that I get. Sorry, so while I was speaking, the first call came in. I have them on hold there. And it came in at 11:16. So I'm going to knock this call out and come back to you guys. So that call just ended. It lasted 12 minutes. It ended at 11:28. And as you can see here, it lasted 12 minutes, close to 13 minutes. And you see that it says outbound. That means that the person who called me asked me to place a dial out for them. So we even do that. We even place dial outs, you know. So that dial out lasted 11:34, but I'm not getting paid separately for each one of these. Those 11 minutes and 34 seconds are within the 12 minutes and 54. I'm just getting paid for those 12 minutes right there, you know. So, yeah. So how long did it take for that call to come in? It came in 38, 48, 58, 8. Shoot. You see how long it took for the call to come in? I logged in at 10:38, 11:18. It took 38 minutes. 38 minutes for that first call to come in. So you see, it's like it's never gonna change. You know, it doesn't matter if I log in early or a little later. I still gotta put in a lot of free time just to earn. Well, luckily here I earned $1.20. Yesterday I waited 49 minutes and all I earned was 60 cents. You know, here I waited 38 minutes and I earned $1.20, which still ain't great. Better than 60 cents. But still not great because I need at least 4. I mean, not really. I need $5 average per hour. So still not at goal and still too much free time, you know. Well, I do appreciate your viewership. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you and have a blessed day. Until next time.
Pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Can make you holler. Making pennies on the dollar. Can make you holler. Making pennies on the dollar. We go. 1, 2, 3.